The Skateboard Watchtower movie review is brought to you by
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to
Skateboard Watchtower movie review.
Movie
And
Review.
you haven't spoken to my pet. You haven't spoken to my pet.
I'm sorry. Go, go, Godzilla. Go,
It's okay. He does love you.
And it's not the new Godzilla. This one is the old version of Godzilla.
This is good. It's Godzilla.
Yeah, so that's going to lose it. What are we doing today? Before we go there, this preview is brought to you by Game Store and More.
Marion, North Carolina.
Marion, North Carolina, United States, world, Earth. Okay, so for all you extraterrestrials out there, you know where it's at now. Come get your movie at Game Store and More. All righty then. Yeah. So, what did Game Store and More allow us to have this time? Go, go, Godzilla!
This is not the crappy Godzilla with Matthew Broderick, okay? This is not the crappy one.
Well, I'll tell you, you're really the critic right now, aren't you? Not the critic. I agree with you. Yeah, okay. Now, this actually is a
Fairly decent.
fairly decent one. Even though I have to say the main star was not the main star.
Yeah,
for-
I will say that.
It was like maybe 10 minutes of the whole movie, but it was a good setup and getting there. But it did have some overall good cast. Bryan Cranston. I cannot think of
the kid's name.
the Japanese Watanabe.
Yeah.
Ken Watanabe.
Yeah.
I definitely would. And then there were several others that was in it.
And it leads into another film we reviewed, Kong Skull Island.
Yeah. And I gotta say, because I didn't like the, but like I said, the one in Matthew Broderick, that guy's really looked more like an iguana.
Yes, he
And I
did.
like-
He looked like an iguana. It looked like
I
they were
didn't
trying
like
too hard to make him.
And the thing that I didn't like about this one was the mall thingies. They looked too square foot or rectangular.
But
face.
Godzilla looked.
But Godzilla looked, he actually looked pretty good.
And
But
And they-
regardless,
yeah,
as far as the movie goes, I mean, it's such a
it's a good story.
doing.
I mean,
And again, it's one of those tragedies that turn to tragedy to
tragedy.
tragedy into a good thing. So
Yeah. And I mean, it's got some great visuals and some great set design as far as that goes. And I like how they use an actual disaster because they're the power plant of the
nuclear power
the
plant.
nuclear power plant in Japan, I believe. Yeah, Japan. Melted down and had to explode. The reactor blew. It's because of Godzilla. They used something that really happened to put on transplant Godzilla into. That's what I always thought was kind of cool.
But Godzilla didn't cause the
No,
didn't
Godzilla.
cause that. So
It was Mothra.
It was the bad guys in this one. And but I did love how they set that up and everything with the whole. And the story takes place from all the way from
The 90s, I believe.
the Korea, no, from Japan all the way to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, from to Honolulu and into San Francisco. So I mean, so they used the setup. It was perfect.
Yeah, and I mean, when I saw it, I was skeptical. Because when I first watched it, I was kind of like, yeah, okay.
I was like, yeah, because this is another one that he said, you gotta watch Godzilla. Dude, unless it's the old guy, and I told him about the Matthew Broderick one, and he's like, which also had Jean Reno in it, and I'm like, and he's like, no, you like this one. So Godzilla totally looks different. I'm like, okay. I still didn't like all the spines that they had showing, but I mean, he did look good. I mean, he got up and okay, I can dig this one here.
And this is one like the very first ones I think that we've started reviewing that we have some problems with that kind of knock it down some.
I'm old school.
Yeah, I'm old school too. And I mean, you got to understand. I remember growing up with the Saturday morning afternoon movies, and you got to see some of the old Godzilla films. You got to see
even Godzilla and his son Godzuki.
Yeah, Godzuki.
I mean,
and Kong versus Godzilla, and they were really cheesy. But
sorry, dude, Kong.
They were really cheesy, but that was the warmth to them. That was the catcher. I mean,
that was what the charm were written back then.
Yeah, it was the way it was written. I mean,
because that time it was you don't have the setup for CGI stuff.
Oh no,
that's why they had a guy in a suit, man.
I mean, and that was actually one of the first times where they actually put a guy in a suit meant to trash a
entire city.
That's miniaturized. Because when they did King Kong in the 30s, it was all stop motion animation. They used an ape that's small, but with Godzilla, they were trying to amp it up a notch and kind of reverse engineer everything.
And it worked.
And it did work.
But now let's get. I want to
let's get
to the actual movie. Once again, like I said, Bryan Cranston surprised me. He played a great part.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of Bryan Cranston.
And it's amazing you don't see somebody until you start seeing. You think you see him on TV like he did for Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah.
That's where everybody knows you from. Well, he's been in so many movies, man.
And like I've seen him play everything from Buzz Aldrin to Malcolm's dad in Malcolm in the Middle, which is where I was introduced to him.
And you wouldn't think about that because you got because they promoted Breaking Bad over the majority of stuff.
Yeah,
that's where you get it from. But I mean, I love his new movie they come out with where he plays the paraplegic and
paraplegic.
And the I can't think of his name now.
I thought that was actually pretty good.
Great little movie. But we'll get to that one later.
Yeah.
But this one for Godzilla, I gotta say, when I looked at this one, I said I was kind of skeptical.
You have to be.
And I'm like, but I started watching it, but it was enough to keep my interest.
Yes.
And when I watched it, it's like, okay, it's still not to me not up to. I still think those.
I agree
early
completely.
Even though they were black and white, even though they was done in miniatures and stuff.
And also the dubbing was not that great because these movies were made in Japan.
Yeah. And I still love those over this one. But I have to say I did like it. That's all I'm going to say. So we're going to finish this one up pretty quick. I mean,
because it's.
Well, let's go ahead and would I watch it again? I may watch it again.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I may have seen it maybe 10 times.
But it's something I would watch over and over and over. No, not exactly.
I'm the same way. Same way. And
all right, so we're going to say from 1 to 5, entertainment wise,
I'm going to give it a 3.5. Just because.
I'm going to say something. Just because.
Yeah.
I didn't see enough of who the movie was named after.
Yeah, I didn't see enough of Godzilla for me to. But at the same time, once in a while,
They should have called it the rectangle head moth people.
I think they just should have called it Mothra, but
yeah, because that's all you've seen of it. But okay, and I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say about 3.5. I'll give it 3.5. And I may push it up, but just because of Bryan Cranston. I could push maybe to. Well, no, we'll say 3.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as authentic, that word, 1 to 5, I'm going to go first on this one because this is where I'm catching it at. Because like I said, when you grew up with the old stuff. That's what you judge. That is the ultimate judgment system.
Yes.
How you judge all the stuff that comes out.
Exactly. You're put through the ringer. And I mean, anytime that they bring something back from the 40s, 50s, or 60s, you have to kind of hold that up and then go that.
Even though the modern stuff they had to make this movie, it still doesn't uphold to the
charm,
entertainment, the charm the excitement
Yes.
of what you saw, because when on you're a kid and you heard that Godzilla was going to be on TV at 3 o'clock, guess where you was at?
You were at, and you probably invited your friends.
And his friends was sitting around, and your mom made popcorn. My dad was at the store picking up drinks and other stuff, and we're coming in with. So this I couldn't.
And you had your little Godzilla figures.
Yeah, if you play with Godzilla stuff, I wasn't that lucky because I was on a.
I had maybe one or two.
we used stick figures.
Well, like I said, when I was a kid, there was a resurgence of Godzilla.
Yeah. So we're going to get that. So I'm going to say, as far as authenticity, I do love how they use a lot of stuff into it. But as far as the authenticity to the old,
I'm gonna get it low. I'm gonna get low lower than I've been.
Again, I'm gonna probably go with 3.5.
I'm gonna go with 2.5.
You so?
Because, I mean, when he met me, I had talked about a lot of the older school stuff than I ever talked something about a remake. So, I'm very subjective more than he is on that. So
yeah, that's what blows my mind because he's with the thing. So. All right, but now, as far as popcorn value, again, where we going to with you?
I'm going to go with 6. I'm going as low as 6 because it's not something I would watch over and over.
You're actually being the critic today. You just being the critic. You're actually being the critic. I was going to give it a 6.5 because, like I said, I love that they changed up Godzilla from looking like a.
Yeah, I mean, I give them the effort.
Lizard, but
at the same time, I mean, you have.
They did have the atomic ray, man. That's why I'm giving that extra half, at 6.5.
The thing with me though is I give them the effort for trying to make Godzilla kind of going back to its origins, but at the same time, they're not really going back to an origin of Godzilla that existed.
But we will say this. We'll say this because if you watch it,
it leads you into
the end of it. It leads you into what's going to be coming up with all, which leads to Godzilla versus
King Kong.
No, Mothra and the monster, the one that's come out here last. You remember what, Godzilla versus
King of the Monsters? I think.
Godzilla, where he has the fight song, but that's where he finally has.
And also, then they also.
But it's also setting up for the King Kong.
Yeah, Kong Skull Island because
Godzilla.
they mention Monarch, Project Monarch, and that's the thing. With this movie, would I watch it again over and over again? No. I might watch it once in a while. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch something I haven't watched in a while. Okay, I'm going to watch Godzilla. But it's good. It's good. Me personally, if you can find the originals, watch the originals.
Watch the original first, I think. So even though they're, like I said, they're cheesy, they're still best.
Yeah.
I mean, just do something about them. But alrighty then.
In closing?
Hey, closing? Yeah, okay. Godzilla's out of here. Yeah, so, so, tell what's been our worst movie so far.
Yeah, this is the low blow.
But yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I got to do good. It's due because it is a good one. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for flying these airlines with us in this turbulent time that we have. And with that being said,
Konnichiwa.
From myself, Del McCoyle,
and Nick Rivers.
Want to say love, peace, and chicken grease. We're out of here to go do another movie. All right.
Sayonara.